Hello everyone, my name is Space, and as you can see, things are a little different since the last time we saw each other. I got a new roommate. But in all seriousness, yes, I am still alive. Content will go back to a normal, schedule here soon. It's just things have been a little busy IRL for me. That job that I had talked about earlier kind of fell through. I'll be honest, it's a little bit my fault. And so I've been scrambling to try to find a different job. I've been looking everywhere, but hopefully this new one will follow through. But with the schedule I want for this job, I should be able to make content more regularly, and then I can get back to live streaming. But until I get a job, things will still be like a little bit erratic until things get settled in a new position. But a lot of things had happened, so I'll go ahead and let you guys get to the content. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of these diamonds and make myself some diamond armor. Let's finally get rid of the iron and actually be well protected so creepers will stop blowing me up. Look at me, so handsome and shiny. Definitely all set for the next part of this adventure. If you can see it. There's some brick down there that spawned naturally. I have a feeling I know what this means. Oh my god. There is an entire ancient city under my base. This is what I was worried about. I think it's time to shear this sheep and make some wool. I'm not going to fully explore it yet, I just want to make sure that there's no sensors or shriekers nearby that my villagers and future farms are going to set off. Okay, so I was just too curious about this, so collected up a little bit of wool. I'll see how far I can go. There's a big bunch of sensors right there. I saw a shrieker somewhere in this direction. And there's a sensor right there, but it's not close enough to shriekers, so I set it off and never set down this torch, but this place is huge. There's so much here. That's way too many sensors for my liking. Okay. Well, I thought it was far enough away. I forget how many strikes it is. I think it's 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I never explored the deep dark in survival before, so it's a bit nerve-wracking. There's so many sensors right there. Okay, that's strike 2. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. This is terrifying. Are you kidding me? Yeah, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 4. We'll just go ahead and say it's 4. I didn't hear a warden. So if I set off, I'm pretty sure if I set off a shrieker one more time, then a warden is definitely going to be spawned. I'll think this is nerve-wracking. I don't hear or see anything. We're just gonna go in this direction then. Do mobs spawn in ancient cities, or is this just like a non-spawnable area? Gosh. Oh, this place is terrifying. There's a shrieker right there. There's a ton of sensors underneath there, so I'm not going anywhere in that direction. I'm crouched, so I don't think I have to worry about those. Oh god, the shriekers are everywhere. This place is huge. I'm just gonna... Okay, this is going to take... Oh, there's 2 shriekers right there. Oh my gosh. This place is ginormous. There's so much to explore here. I think I'm going to come back when I have an elytra. I think that's the best way to go about this. Because then if I do something dumb, I can at least fly away from my problems, you know? I'm still so curious about all this. I've never really, like, fully explored a deep dark before. It's just not something I've really been interested in. Even in creative, I've only done it once, and it was pretty small. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, this is insane. 3. I'm surprised the lava isn't setting off the shriekers. It would constantly be a warden down here if that was the case. It goes on more down that way, it goes on more that direction. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I've already set the streakers off 3 times, so I'm not taking any chances. If I wasn't dumb and was actually paying attention, then I would take a few more risks and definitely be placing wool around all of the shriekers. But I was dumb and I set up all those shriekers. I'm not even seeing any chests anywhere. Got these big piles of carpet and wool here. Ooh, there's the very center of it. I think I can see the reinforced deep slate. Why does the sensors have to be right next to him? Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, there it is. The reinforced deep slate. Do you think they're gonna do anything more with the ancient cities? Like, do you think that might be a portal somewhere one day, maybe? I'm not sure. I think it even goes further that way. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Maybe one of these days I'll summon a warden, and then I'll get a wither in at the same time and have them duke it out. Who knows? All I do know is that it's probably best I leave. Sealed up with wool. I know it's there. We'll save it for another time, but that's really intense. I'll save that for another time. It is done. I've made it down to bedrock. I have decided to go ahead and just power through it to continue going all the way down. And now I'm here. All the way down to bedrock. Now, I don't have much space to work with all the way down here other than it pretty much gives me direct access to the ancient city. But you know what? I think I have an idea of what I would like to do first. Yes! Now how do I get out of here? There we go. Now that I got that out of my system, let's go ahead and start working on the first level, which is going to be librarians. Now the first step is to getting the librarians all set up and creating kind of like a mini library for them to live in. I have to first build on top of the giant hole I just created, and also create quick and easy ways up and down. That is going to be a slow progress because as I make each level, that's when I'm going to create those access points to go up and down. But first, I'm going to build a nice house on top of it. It'll probably turn into my main storage room. So let's fix that up real quick. Let me just turn around here. Oh, look, there it is, all already done. No matter how that happened. Anyway, I mostly went with a stone exterior, doing a little bit of the same gradient that I did with the main house, except I added andesite going up at the top. Started out with the tuff mixed in with the stone brick, and then went up to andesite. If you come down here, I have already created a space specifically for the librarian villagers. It needs a little bit of work, especially since a few Endermen have managed to get themselves trapped down here. But I created a little bit of a water elevator to get up. And I had already moved a lot of my storage into this building here and set up a rail system so that I can get the villagers in and out. I have lots of space to work with to expand my storage as much as I need to. And I think I made way too many rails. Anyway, I got pretty much everything as organized as I want it to be. Like I said, I have room to grow, and I created a bit of a staircase up here to the second story. I actually really enjoy the shape and the size of this build. It's nice, simple, it gets the job done, and it still has plenty of space for me to create a bunch of storage with some fantastic views. Now I just have to get to creating the library downstairs so that I can move my villagers into it. Now, isn't this just a pretty sight? I think that this will work just fine for our librarians. Now, getting them in there, like actually moving them, was an entirely different story, but luckily I have found a system that works pretty well for me. I didn't require moving around my current moving system for the villagers. It didn't require me to move that around too much. I just needed a few extra rails and a giant hole in the floor. Now I just need to fill up the spots and then get the proper trades for the villagers that I want. And then the librarian villager portion will be complete, and then I can move on to the farmer layer of trading. Now things were going all right? I had my new storage building, I had dug all the way to bedrock, I found an ancient city, and I now have some villagers down in my basement. And then that is when disaster struck in the form of a lightning storm and a house 95% made of wood. Well, I think the lesson we can learn from this experience is don't make the roofs out of wood. And turn off your fire tick. Yeah, and fortunately my starter house is in a bit of disarray. Let me just show you. Yep. That is what's left of it after a lightning storm. Unfortunately, for some reason, every time that there's a thunderstorm, it decides to really get close and target my area. I don't know why. I'm leaving that up, by the way. I'm not taking that down. One, because it'll be a pain in the butt, and two, I don't have an Electra, and three, it's like a little monument to that high jump. Anyway, so I had decided to put up a lightning rod, so hopefully, from now on, lightning will want to strike the lightning rod, and not any of my builds. That would be very nice. Thank you, Minecraft Weather System, for being like this. And destroying my entire base. Look, see, even the floor caught fire. I am... like, I even lost all of the bookshelves that were around my enchanting table. Obviously, my enchanting table survived. But my enchanting setup... all gone. So it's a good thing I moved all my inventory. My poor build. I actually planned this thing. It makes me so sad. But... you know what, I wasn't really spending much time in here anyway. So maybe I'll just take what remains and turn it into a proper barn for my animals. Recycling, you know? But... better news. I have all of my villagers here, all of my librarians. They're all in their rightful spots, and all of them have like good trades, I think. And so the library section is done. I replaced the water elevator because it took up too much space. So I have a ladder to get up, and underneath some carpet here is some powdered snow to break my fall. So I can just fall down in between the layers and just go up the ladders whenever I go up and down. I'm slowly working my way down layer by layer, but that is the only one that is done. And once I have all of my villager layers done and everything, every layer is going to have a bunch of carpet, including the inside of my house. There's going to be a bunch of carpet to keep more surprise roommates from coming in. Where's my rent? You're supposed to be paying rent. Avoiding eye contact. Classy. Anyway. Right now, I'm just waiting on more villagers to breed so that I can continue moving them down. Whoops. Layer by layer. And in the meantime, while I'm working on that, my iron farm has been working away. I added more chests and hoppers to it. Kind of similar to the kind that I did in my other world. So I have lots of room to just let that go on in the background without worrying about it overflowing and getting backed up, and then the possibility of me losing some iron. So I have that going in the background. I have copper aging over here. It's looking good. It's looking good. But what I am in desperate desperate need of is some bamboo. I would really love to have some bamboo and some more of different types of wood and also a moss farm. So that, I think, would be a nice goal to have in the next episode, just to kind of get me out of this area. Because, like I said, this big project here with the giant hole in the ground, that's supposed to be a main project that we're slowly going to be working on as a... oh dear. As the Let's Play progresses. So in the meantime, I want to get some bamboo so that I can have scaffolding. And I want to get some jungle saplings. I would like to be able to have access to different types of wood. And I also would really like a moss farm. That's going to be the goal for tomorrow. So some redstone projects and a little bit of exploring. And maybe soon, a little bit of a ender dragon fight. Because I'm sick and tired of walking. I got so used to my elytra in my last one. I want my elytra back. Sick and tired of walking. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I promise that I will have more videos in the future. It's just things have been a little bit hectic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!